Hello, my name is Eric Brooks. I'm a brand specialist with Alpine Electronics, and I wanted to take a minute today to unbox with you a set of our R-Series speakers. So these are the R-S69C.2s. So these are the latest, greatest in R-Series speakers. So what I wanted to do is unbox, show you what's inside, and then talk a little bit about the technologies in the speakers and the tweeters and the crossovers and all that stuff. So let's go ahead and get started with this. So we redesigned the box on this series of speakers so that when you open it, it's a little easier to open than the previous model. So it has this nice, open front to you kind of thing. And then there's just layers to the box. So first off, you open it up, there's a nice little important notice there, read that, and it's a thank you on buying our products. Then we have a 6x9, so this is a 6x9 speaker. So I'm going to go ahead and take that out of the packaging here, and we'll talk about it here in a minute. But that's our 6x9. We have a tweeter in the box also. That's good because this is a component set. So what a component set means is basically the mid-range and the tweeter are individualized, right? It's component speakers. So this is the tweeter side of the component. This is the 6x9, the mid-range side of the component. So there's a 6x9, there's a tweeter, all right, and then we have our crossover. So this is the crossover for the tweeter, and you may be asking, what on earth is a crossover? What a crossover does is it tells what sound to go to what speaker, right? So we don't want deep bass sounds going to the speaker, so we need a crossover to protect it. So that's what this does. So here's our crossover, here's our tweeter, here's our mid-range. I'll leave the other ones in the box because you kind of get the point there. So we'll move that off to the side. Then we have some installation stuff down here. So we have, this is basically a tweeter mount, so it allows us to go into some different OEM applications for clipping in there. We have nice screws, some machine screws, and some different mounting fasteners for different applications. We have some, oh, this is cool. We have some Alpine logos, all right? So this can either go on the grill of the speaker, or if it's going behind a door panel, you don't need the grill. You can put this on your dash or wherever you like, right? Let's see what else is in here. This is a grill for the speaker, so if it goes behind the door panel, you probably won't use this, but otherwise it's there for you. This is, open this sucker up. This is the nut for the tweeter. So what happens with this, take this out of the bag, kind of show you how this works. So this is a nut that sandwiches the tweeter. So when you do your mounting hole, this goes in, the nut screws on, locks it in place. So that's what that is. Another one of those OEM tweeter mount pieces, and another grill. Under the grill, we have some pretty handy stuff here. So this is foam for isolating the tweeter, so it improves the sound a little bit. We've got some double stick tape for different mounting options, as well as zip ties for your wiring and such. So that's what's in the box. And so now let's break down what all this stuff is. So basically what we have is this 6x9, and there's a lot of great technology in this thing. So we have, it's called a neodymium magnet. It's very strong and very small. So a neodymium magnet, which gives us great control over the voice coil that moves in and out. This is the crossover for the mid-range, so this protects and allows it not to play the tweeter sounds, right? So this plays the proper sounds for the mid-range. But what's cool about this speaker is it has this bypass terminal. So you can actually remove this, connect it here, and then you bypass the crossover. So crossovers are fantastic. They tell what sound goes to what speaker, but they can induce phase shift and other things. So you can bypass that and run an amp straight to that. So that's our 6x9. Some other technologies here. This has what's called hammer surround, high amplitude multi-roll surround. So it gives us great bass response, great bass output. This cone here is very special. It's called CFRP, carbon fiber reinforced polymer cone, and it is very rigid and lightweight. So it gives us, again, great bass, great mid-range. The tweeter uses the same material. So what that means is the sound, as it transitions from the mid-range up to the tweeter, it's very, very smooth. So you don't have this big gap in sound. So very, very cool. Great power handling here. Our crossover for the tweeter is very special. So it's actually a circuit board. So it doesn't change with humidity or temperature or things like that, versus some other products out there that use just regular resistors. This is all printed circuit board, so it's really nice, and there's adjustments for your tweeter output on that. So that's some of the technologies that go into this product. They sound really, really great. They look really, really cool, and I know if you have them in your car, you're going to enjoy them. So again, I'm Eric Brooks. Thanks for tuning in.